Every CIO has a diagram. And if you look at one of these things, there are thousands of nodes in connections with all sorts of technology that they have in-house, whether those are EHR systems, billing systems, member management, care coordination, etc. Arcadia doesn't replace those. What it provides is a fabric that can unify all of those systems. And for an enterprise to make informed decisions, they need all of that information under one hood, blended together to power things like AI models and algorithms and reports and dashboards. And so if you think about the typical patient, they might seek specialty care out of network. They might use their own apps to track their own care. They might communicate with a mental health provider via another channel. That information may not be fully understood to the healthcare organization that is ultimately responsible for helping that patient navigate their care journey. And what Arcadia can do is stitch that into a unifying story and enable those types of conversations. So at Arcadia, we have this concept of the lakehouse, which blends the best of both worlds of a data lake and a more traditional data warehouse, and provides a governing structure around that lake to keep it from turning into a swamp. What that means is hyper low cost, hyper low latency data processing end to end, incredible flexibility in the amount of data that you can leverage in one of these platforms, and extensibility of that data into all myriad of other endpoints. But when you look at Arcadia and our customers, we are shipping petabytes of data every day. And at that volume, you need much different techniques to really harness and activate that information. And whether that's event streams, cloud-to-cloud mirroring, large batch data transfers, Arcadia gives you a fabric to plug your data wherever you need to plug it through the means that make the most sense. There are certain capabilities like quality measurement or claims grouping or predictive models for care coordination. We have accelerators out of the box that will pull their roadmaps ahead or obviate and consolidate vendor spend. And with our accelerators, they can spend less time building what has already been built and spend more time applying novel analytics that will inform their organization. I think what Arcadia offers is not just a platform and a great set of products, but opinions garnered from having some of the best brands in healthcare work with Arcadia. And so when we work with customers, we try to help them to understand value horizons and get to some fast wins early. And what I'm obsessed with doing at Arcadia is pulling forward that roadmap for organizations that might not have all of the skills and capabilities in-house, but giving them the ability to get the best possible cutting-edge technology deployed in their organization. That's what Arcadia is.